Hey there, Aquarius. How are you this evening? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekend bonus reading. This one is going to be for June 13th, 14th, and 15th. Okay, we'll do it the same way we always do. I am going to call out all 12 signs. When I call out a sign, whoever comes to your mind first is who we're talking about. We will pull 2 cards for each of the 12 signs. This is to give you some sort of a overview as to what the current dynamic is between you and the person that came to your mind. At the bottom, I'm going to pull 2 cards each for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is to give you some insight as to what could possibly be coming towards you this weekend. The hope is to make it easier for you to navigate your way through the weekend. Okay? This one will be for my Aquariuses. Let's see. Here we go. Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay. Alrighty. This is Momo right here. You barely see him. Oh, anyways, he's here to help. Okay, if you're an Aquarius currently dealing with an Aries, I've got the 4 of Pentacles and the Empress. So this Aries is viewing you, Aquarius, as somebody who is definitely standing in the Empress. So you, male or female, they see you in your feminine, but at the top of the heap for the feminine, right? You're all that in a bag of chips. With the 4 of Pentacles, they feel like you're hanging on to something that's no longer serving you from your past. I get the feeling it could be them for some of you. I don't know, like they don't understand why you don't just move on. That's how I feel. That's very strange, but that's what I got. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Taurus, I've got the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Oh, excuse me. So this Taurus feels as though you have a new opportunity coming towards you. Or no, I think it's coming towards the 2 of you. So this Taurus is feeling as though the 2 of you have an opportunity for a restart or a fresh start here. But the King of Cups, this is how they're viewing you. They feel like you are in control of whether or not you're going to be in this restart. So you're being given an opportunity with this Taurus, but they're not sure you're going to take it. You control all the emotions, though, is what they're saying. So it's a go if you let it be, and it's not if you don't. Okay. If you are a Aquarius dealing with a Gemini, I have the Lovers and the Page of Swords. The Gemini is viewing you as somebody who has a lot of confusion around a situation that's attached to them, but you're trying to find clarity. This one doesn't have to be romantic, but there's a lot of emotion here for sure. No, slipping over. If you are a Aquarius dealing with a Cancer, I have the King of Wands and the 8 of Swords. So the Cancer is viewing you as somebody who definitely is up in your head. It looks like I feel like it's over a commitment. Possibly this Cancer wants a commitment with you and you are not feeling ready to commit, or you're not in the mood to commit. But you are up in your head about it. If you are an Aquarius, dealing with a Leo, I have the Page of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands. This Leo feels as though you're trying to build a new foundation for yourself. They're concerned because there seems to be a total breakdown in the communication between the 2 of you. So if this is a relationship that you plan on trying to build on, or you want to try to nurture, I would definitely try to clear up the communication issues you're having here, because they're going deep at this point. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Virgo, I have the 4 of Cups and the Sun. So this Virgo knows that you definitely make them happy. With the 4 of Cups, they feel as though you're dissatisfied. So they feel like you bring them happiness, but you have dissatisfaction or disappointment. This one doesn't feel romantic either, but here again, there's a lot of emotion involved in this. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Libra, I have the 8 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. This Libra is viewing you as somebody who is having a bunch of anxiety and stress over something you're 100% invested in. And the Libra is confused as to why. If you're going to be stressed out, they feel like you should not be invested, but that's not the way this works for you. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Scorpio, I have the Emperor and the 9 of Cups. The Scorpio absolutely sees you as somebody who could be wish fulfillment to them, but with the Emperor, they feel like you are very rigid in your thinking and very non-compromising when it comes to the situation with them. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Sagittarius, I have the Tower and the Nine of Pentacles. Well, the Sagittarius sees you as somebody who is incredibly independent, but for some reason you're dealing with the Tower right now. I get the feeling if they could help you, the Sagittarius would help you through this, but it doesn't feel like you're allowing them to because of your independence. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Capricorn, I have the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. This Capricorn feels as though you are looking for the truth or you found the truth. Either way, it's got you into a position right now where you're not sure if you want to reinvest in the dynamic that is the two of you. That's what I got. If you are an Aquarius dealing with another Aquarius or trying to send yourself a message, I've got the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So if you're trying to send yourself a message, you are telling yourself you're in boss energy. Okay, just relax. You don't need to make any fast movements right now. Stay the course. If you are an Aquarius who's actually dating another Aquarius or dealing with another Aquarius, Aquarius 2 is looking at you as Aquarius 1 as being somebody in boss energy and somebody who is feeling almost stagnant right this minute. Like you're happy where you're at, you're not moving. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Pisces, I have the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. This Pisces is viewing you as somebody who has a ton of options. They feel as though the two of you could have reciprocity, but for some reason you're not choosing them or something. They feel like you have a lot of options and they're not the one you're choosing. For Friday, I've got the Six of Swords and the Hangman. So you're feeling quite stuck on Friday. You would love to push your ship or your life up into calmer waters or solid ground, but for some reason you're claiming you're stuck. You're never any more stuck than how you allow yourself to be, right? On Saturday, I have the World card and the Knight of Wands. Saturday, it looks like some kind of cycle is trying to close out on you. But the Knight of Wands, you're angry about it. Or maybe your anger causes a cycle to close out. One of the two. And Sunday, I've got the Magician and the Knight of Swords. Sunday, you're searching for clarity as you try to figure out what you want to manifest for your future. That's what I got for that. Okay, Aquarius? It definitely doesn't look bad. I don't think so. It looks pretty good. There's a good mix. You know, you never get all good, but there's a good mix here. There you go. I will be back on Sunday with your weekly readings. I'm here every morning with these new things called the energy check-ins. If you want to check those out, they're kind of quick, kind of fun. If you're not following me over on YouTube, it would be greatly appreciated if you could. I need to bump those numbers a little bit. If you follow me over here on TikTok, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you, all of your likes, your comments, follows, all that stuff. It's amazing. You guys mean more to me than you know, okay? That's pretty much the whole of it. If you needed a private reading, just send me a message and I'll get you the details. I will never, ever reach out to you first, okay? I would love to hear from you. It would be great to get a message from you asking, you know, how do I get a private reading? What are the details? I will gladly send you the information. We can work it out. But there's somebody out there right now using my picture and sending people requests or whatever. I'm never going to say, hey, I just had a feeling, want to know if you want a reading. I'm not going to do that. I'm never going to do that. So please don't fall for it, okay? There's somebody with my picture right now. I keep reporting them and they just come back up the next day with a different deal. But so just don't get scammed, okay? No matter what the cards ever say, you should go out and make it the best weekend you possibly can. And I'll see you again in a little bit. All right, thanks for everything.